Feature Friday.
The freshest. Yo, what up, people? Welcome to Feature Friday. Today is Friday, and I'm ready to listen to some good music.
Didn't realize you had like a cardigan on.
Oh yeah, too much.
I thought all of a sudden you were like a bat. You know how bats
All of
have
a
like
sudden, I'm an English
Batman.
teacher.
Ah, yeah, English teachers usually like that. Or like a bat, like Batman.
Oh yeah, tell me what you got. Yeah. So what do the red curtains really represent in the literature?
Did you catch that alliteration? Yeah, I do wonder if anyone remembers like, what their high school experience was like. Like what their teachers' mannerisms were.
Oh, there's like a whole trend going on TikTok of like how teachers are when you ask them a question in their lunch break and they're eating a salad. Yes, okay. Read that again and come back later. It's really funny. I'm gonna send them to you.
People kind of forget as well, like they're just people.
They're
as
human.
Well. Yeah.
They're like you.
Like they just
That's
people.
who you're gonna become in a few years' time.
Literally, and they just trying to figure. Like the funny thing is, they're just trying to figure out life as much as you are as well. Like they have no idea of what's happening either.
No, it's funny.
But anyways, we thought this week we'd check out Malaysian music for the first time, which is very exciting. Anytime we check out music from a different industry, it's very exciting, a different part of the world. We usually get to know a bit about the country as well. And I'd love to know more about like what language you speak in Malaysia.
Yep.
I'd imagine it's Malaysian, but I could be completely wrong. And one of the things that, if you're new to the channel, one of the things that is awesome about Feature Friday, the podcast, is that, it kind of a time to...
I'm looking up what language.
Kind of a time to kind of figure out and find out new music, new artists, hopefully some new artists that we can add to our playlists. I mean, at this point, I think we've been to a lot of places in the world from this couch, thanks to YouTube and your awesome recommendations. So if you are new and you don't know much about Malaysian music, this is awesome. And if
We're
you do
gonna
know,
be learning together.
and if you do know a lot of Malaysian artists, do drop them down in the comment section below. And I'm sure other people that may not know will have lots of questions the same as we are. So the comments are always fun on the podcast because we learn a lot through you guys and other people may also learn. So yeah, nothing goes unsaid. Just comment it and we'll absolutely read them. And no artist, feel free to recommend as many artists as you can.
Live performances or music videos or anything that we should totally check
so
out.
It's difficult to make a list as well of who we're going to check out on the podcast. So if we have missed out a few, we can always check them out throughout the week. So it's happy days.
That's right. So actually the official language in Malaysia is Malay.
Malay.
And or Bahasa Malaysian.
Okay.
But the official language is Malay.
Well, let's start with this is someone that got very recommended and very requested. I think.
Oh no! Watch our song first, and I will see you on the other side.
Oh, nice, yeah. I don't know which song will be. It's been very busy lately these last few weeks. Actually, I checked out like our latest release music-wise was like a few months ago, mate.
Yes, it was. I think a while back.
But obviously the podcast and this gets a bit busy, but we will come back. And I think I don't want to spoil anything, but Bali's working hard and slowly on a few covers and stuff like that. It's very difficult at the moment because it's like gigging is slowly coming back as well. So
gigging season's back on.
So we're slowly figuring out things and so, but we will keep releasing music and stuff like that. So.
What would you say? What would you do if all of my life depended on you? Oh, I'm waiting. What if I gave myself like a fool? Would you really take what I got for you? And do you really care? 'Cause I'm willing to wait a while longer. Make your mind up, boy, I messed up. I'm trying to wake up, but I can't be sleeping alone. I'm not trying to make it up, but maybe I'm just messed up. Your mind, I'm falling. Hear me calling. I'm sure you don't need my love. I'm not trying to hold you up. Why don't you give my change the pace. It's time to change the pace. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace. I swear that I'm going insane. Gotta change my ways, gotta change my ways. Gotta change the way that I look at you. Gotta change the way that I'm obsessing over you. Boy, I'm so in love. Tell me what I gotta do to get over you. Boy, I'm so obsessed. Tell me what I got to possess. I'm not trying to make it up, but maybe I'm just messed up. Your mind, I'm falling. Hear me calling. I'm sure you don't need my love. I'm not trying to hold you up. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace. It's time to change the pace. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace.
Tell me it's not just me. No, when you just feel like you just gotta just change, man. Like, there's too much negativity around you. You just gotta Anyway, so the first artist that we had in mind, thanks to you guys, was very recommended, is Ku Bersuara.
No. Ernie Zakri?
Right.
That,
Is
I think,
she?
Yeah, I think
girl?
that's her name. Ernie Zakri.
Well, apologies if we're
Yeah.
pronouncing any names incorrect.
Yeah, please, in advance, I apologize.
I absolutely murder some of these names.
That's all
But
right.
the name is Ku Bersuara.
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
But let us know if it's easier to pronounce the names, like we're doing it like a bit like in Spanish, or if it's more if it's easier like in English. Ku Bersuara. I think that sounds
That was a bit wonky.
It sounds wonky, yeah.
That's a bit wonky.
But let us know. Go on, let's give it a watch.
But yeah.
It's like in a show, isn't it?
This is like on TV, yeah.
Oh,
This,
nice.
I don't know if this is like a competition or I don't know.
Go on.
Oh, atmospheric.
I hope there's no like edits or anything, and you guys can see everything. Holy
Wow,
shit.
but hello to vocals.
Bit dark in it.
Crazy vocals.
No. Ooh.
Wow.
You got shadows.
My God, she's fantastic.
CIAO. Bloody hell, her voice is unbelievable.
Oh, girl. Woo. Super beautiful. Gorgeous. Her hair is beautiful.
Yeah,
so long. It's
Very
gorgeous.
cool. She has very,
So
very
much personality on
lot of
stage.
presence. So come expect.
It's cool graphics.
Hey, it's on 3D, what the fuck? Oh,
Ooh, they got a whole freaking orchestra. Oh, her voice is absolutely absolutely fantastic.
Oh, please make her the next voice for James Bond.
Yes, sir.
How James Bond is it?
I love that they got a whole orchestra going on. It's sick. Fantastic vocalization. Woo! Dude, you can see that space building and growing at the back of the throat. Just look at this. Look at
Wow.
that space. Woo!
Very
It's
sound
so
technique,
open, it's so far back, it's so nice and resonant. Oh, fantastic technique. I'm like obsessing over her.
Maybe you might want to explain
Great.
why that happens with her mouth.
Okay, well, so
Why it's important when you sing, especially such piece.
well, when you're using when you're belting in such high notes, there's always that thought that you have to reach towards the back and engage your back muscles and the neck anchoring, so you create and lift your soft palate. So you create this like
The slide.
like a slide for the voice to come out, and it creates this really big and resonant sound like right back here. It's a really difficult technique, but when you get it right, it looks like this.
That is perfect, like textbook.
That's literally
demo.
the visual representation of what you want. And I love that you could see how retracted she can be. So like even like at the top of her throat, like right here just before the tonsils, you can see how she's making that space, that retraction. All of these muscles are working, so it creates not that really clear sound. There's no grabbing onto any notes, so it sounds very clear, very clean. So technique wise is like textbook, you know. Wow, Efra, you're about to take the biggest L of the week.
I
I'm not
nearly
gonna say
have
nothing.
a glass on the floor. That was. It doesn't have much water anymore.
But
Like,
that could have made a whole mess, bro.
Yeah. Go on, yeah, just.
So yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
She's a very big presence, isn't she?
Ginormous. So much. Oh, I love that. Fantastic shot.
Oh, and the language is so movie cinematic. A very organized crowd.
My God, her voice is absolutely stunning. Ooh, we got a whole choir coming out. Woo!
That's the rest of the band on the left. Whoa! Nice. Unbelievable. I mean, it's so cinematic. You know, the harmony choices are so phenomenal. Lots happening here, bloody hell. Oh, well, that chord is very James Bond, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you gotta finish on a 7.
Yeah.
You gotta finish on a 7.
Wow.
I mean, explain that. How do you even begin to explain that?
It's one of those-
mad.
It's one of those things, one of those performances where, like, that's kind of what I think why I love the podcast and discovering new sounds and new
So
music.
good.
Because there's a language barrier, right, where we can't understand the lyrics. But I find that there's many different languages that provide different tones and have different innate peculiarities and characteristics which make music sound so different. To some extent, sometimes better than what we've been exposed to naturally in Spanish or in English. Now, thanks to the podcast, we kind of fit in a weird anomaly where we've heard music in many different languages. But hearing Malay, which I imagine that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes things way more cinematic and epic. Like it's a very. Do you know that genre, epic music?
Yes.
Do you remember when you're like maybe sometimes in music school you get taught that. Even in school, sometimes we take music lessons. You get taught that, and it's like a very big chords, huge bands, and elongated notes to try and
big in crescendos. Yeah.
yeah, and then obviously you don't very regularly get sevenths in epic music, but
this is more jazz aligned.
Yeah, right, so
this
then-
is very jazzy take on a
Epic.
power ballad.
yeah. So it's very it's awesome, and I think it has to do with the language as well.
I think it does too. I think. Well, I was just totally taken aback by the vocal display. Absolutely stunning work, and it's one of those moments that it leaves you breathless, right? Because you're watching an absolutely pinnacle vocal display that is textbook perfection. Just from the positioning of the larynx, from the delivery, from the reach, and from also how grounded she was. Like the theatrics happened around her, so she could focus on absolutely giving the most steady, most fuller, most true performance, vocally speaking, ever. So I am a sucker for that, because I'm glad the set, the production aided such a performance, right? Because you get amazing vocalists, and the world knows they're amazing, and then they make them do everything else that has to be done for them, right, on stage, and then it takes away from the vocal experience. And in here, everything that happened on stage was an amplifier of her vocal display, and
It allows for magic moments like those.
exactly, it allows for the vocalist to really focus on the little tweaking of the muscles that need to be done, and the anchoring that has to be reached, and all these little details that when you're singing a piece like this would make a huge difference for the vocalist, right? So I'm a sucker for this. This was absolutely stunning.
I'd love to just search up
Amazing
a
stuff.
bit more about her.
Yeah. Ernie Zakri.
Zakri. So she's 28.
Ah.
And she won a singing competition in 2009, and that's kind of how it says here she rose to fame. And she's been in several movies. Very awesome.
That's
very,
really
very
fun.
awesome stuff.
That's fantastic. I mean,
Very exciting beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, I am absolutely blown away by this performance. It was crazy.
Well, let's see who's next.
Okay, so next we got a...
Oh, Yuna!
Yeah, we got a collaboration, Yuna, with James Reid.
Nice.
Which, we love James Reid, right? I think he's one of the most promising new artists that I've ever come across, right? And he's got such a huge vision, and his music represents... Yeah, his music really displays really well with his aesthetic, and there's a really cool aligning, I don't know, things come into place, falling into place really nicely.
It's very congruent with his own art.
Yes. So I'm really looking forward to this, and it's a dance visualizer. So.
Yeah, I didn't even think someone recommended it, and I didn't even think they had a video. So
Yeah.
awesome that they have at least a visualizer. But this is fairly new, I think.
I think this released yesterday.
May the 12th.
Yeah.
By Careless Music, which is James Reid's
Label.
label.
Yeah.
And he, I mean, if you don't know James Reid,
Please
you're in
check it
for a
out.
treat to try to check out his music for the first time. It is awesome. It's a soda.
Anything he's done actually from Careless, it's just bomb.
It's very brilliant.
It's really
so
great.
Let's give this a go. A-Team.
18.
Dance like nobody's watching.
So yeah, this is Yuna, but this is a remix, by the way.
Right.
So it's her song, and they kind of remixed it
Oh,
together.
I see.
Careless. I love that logo. It's great.
Yeah, that logo's clean and it fits so well with the
Yeah.
whole Careless thing. Bloody hell.
I mean, come on.
Nobody told me
Woohoo!
that my
Dancers in great shape.
Yes.
is where I will find
Okay, so it's a mix of lyrical
peace
with
of mind.
Contemporary.
whacking. No, with
No need for distraction.
commercial.
Right.
Fantastic.
Intervention.
There's dancers in the back as well.
Ooh, yeah, hello.
Figured it out.
Oh, I love this so much.
Leave it all behind.
Nice top.
'Cause when the tears are falling,
See, so it's a mix of lyrical
heart is
with
breaking,
commercial.
love is fading. Let the music in, and when the tears are falling,
Oh my god, this is
heart is
fantastic.
breaking, love is fading.
Woo!
Good idea to make that dance
Yes!
like
It's like nobody's watching.
Ah,
that. Woo!
Nobody's watching.
come on, what a tune!
Oh, what club vibe.
Save me. Dance like nobody's watching me.
Woo!
Dance like nobody's watching. Something
Oh no,
tells
come
me
on!
Oh, turn it up.
Bro, I'm obsessed!
Holy shit. Hold on.
I freaking love James. I
He's a
adore his
class
stuff.
act, isn't
Okay,
he?
moving on.
watching me. Dance like nobody's watching. Something tells me
Oh, so good, and the choreo is fantastic.
we're gonna be
Ah,
Whoa, dude.
the trick is
what an
to
epic
keep
feel to this whole thing.
moving your
I
body.
like the trousers. Holy moly.
Oh no, they're absolutely insanity.
Your body's
Look at that
reaching out,
synchronicity.
but you're decided.
And James, my god.
Girl, I'm trying. Take my hand, we can dance like nobody's watching.
Okay, no. Dude, I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
I hope
So
it's big-
many good things are happening in this video.
It's hard to break everything down, isn't it? Because there's so much going on. But what I do hope does happen is this becomes an absolute summer banger.
I really hope it does. I really hope it does.
Because it really
like-
could. And I think it will do really well here in the UK.
Absolutely, 100%.
Like-
No questions asked.
Yeah, the whole like festival culture here. And it depends on the summer plays out here. But yeah, I find that could be a ginormous hit here. Australia could be a ginormous hit. I know in Philippines most likely will become a ginormous hit. Malaysia, it seems, is Yuna. I'd imagine it's very popular over there. That's awesome.
Ooh, I love what James brought into that freaking verse.
It suits him perfectly.
So good. It's velvety. It's slow. It's but you know
No,
that.
he's mainly electro pop, really.
But that just fits so well.
He suits, well, it's not really
kinda-
electro pop. Because electro pop is more, I guess it's more a reference to 80s electro pop, right? That's what you call electro
That
pop.
retro feel to it all. Yeah.
So I guess this is more like, it's not techno, it's like a
It's so techno.
house, is it? It's more like,
It's like more house-ish.
it's more like house pop,
Yeah, it is.
right? It's so
weird.
weird trying to label stuff.
It's like, okay, where does this fit? None of it fits, dude.
Yeah,
None
yeah.
of it
It's
fits.
just
It's just
music.
good.
Yeah.
It's just cool. I'm obsessed, okay? But never
I
mind.
love it. And
Plus,
props
I
to
want
all
to
those
know.
dancers.
I want to know who the choreographer is, who's the
Absolutely.
mastermind behind this, because the musicality of the piece, like on the choreo side perspective of it all, so clean, it's so cool, and obviously the synchronicity is A1.
Great choice of dancers. I mean, they're all
Great
elite.
great choice of visuals for it all, like the studio, the display love, the haze, and the dusty dance floor for like the black trousers that
With
the
that kind
ladies
of
were.
neon light in the back, which is
It's
just what I like.
great. I mean, the whole production is out of astronomical. I'm obsessed.
Very well done. Well done by
Obsessed.
Careless. That if they set all of that up.
Oh, it's sick.
Take my hand, we can dance like nobody's watching.
Ooh, I mean, look at them. They're just giving you life.
Dance like nobody's
Eh.
watching. You and me, the ones
It's one of my new favorite songs. This
Oh.
Eunice.
This video though is fantastic. Obsessed. I want to know who the dancers are.
nobody's watching.
Yay!
Be free.
Ah,
No one tell me how to be. I got
Woo.
this ocean, baby.
Very cool outfits, isn't it?
so cool, so cool. It's like it's Nike sponsored.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't surprise
What a
me.
surprise, yeah. They have a deal. Everyone's wearing Nike. Ugh.
It's so cool. Oh, it's just everything's fantastic. Yeah, maybe they are sponsors.
Oh, definitely, yeah, I'd imagine.
Ooh,
banging this out and repeat.
Oh no, I'm obsessed.
Nobody's watching.
You see how much musicality is in those movements, bro.
Dance like nobody's watching.
Nice.
Okay, so
Look
if,
at that,
if you're looking at, you can watch this section one dancer at a time, and you'll find beautiful flavors from everybody, but absolutely fantastic synchronicity.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obsessing over this. This is my favorite section. I'm gonna lie.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, this right here is
Dance
fantastic.
like nobody's watching.
Oh,
'Cause you won't be the one.
it's just 10 out of
to
10.
save me. Dance like nobody's watching.
Oh, how cool is this? So
Dance like
sick.
nobody's watching.
I love that lyrical with a commercial mix. It's so sick.
That guy in the middle is unbelievable,
It
man.
wouldn't surprise me if he's the choreographer. He just feels like he owns it.
Right.
Dance
Very
like
tall.
nobody's watching.
Ooh.
Ah. Oh
Wow.
no, it's so good.
They're all unbelievable.
Oh no, I'm obsessed.
Jesus.
How cool that was! So
And
cool.
it's such a smart idea, right? Because it provides a platform in the world of dancers where dancing is one of the most competitive in industry-wise, one of the most competitive. What would you call it? Not jobs, but like one of the most competitive pursuits. And using, you see, sometimes you see like on visualizers, they kind of just do it like animated, or it's like a computerized thing and stuff like that. But to do it like a dance choreo like that, it provides such a platform for different types of dancers. It actually amps up, and it makes the experience way more enjoyable.
100%.
It made me want to dance. It makes you want to
Yeah.
try and maybe copy some of the moves from there if you're that good.
Yeah.
And it's a smart idea to do it like this. I
So
like this.
smart. I love that it's as much as it is a showcase for the music, it's a showcase for the dancers as well. So it was choreographed by the whole of
All of
A
the whole
team.
A team.
Yeah. So I guess like it's a collaboration between them all. You know how like Royal Family, they
Well, that's
got
kinda how they
certain
became-
choreographers that like certain people that choreograph certain sections of the piece. I feel like maybe something like that happened in here.
Well, not theoretically speaking, but in practical terms, to some extent, that's how Royal Family became.
Began, yeah.
But I don't know if they began like that, but you know, with the whole sorry thing with Justin Bieber, that's how people who didn't know anything about dance, like me, got to know them.
Well,
They were very popular before.
Yeah, they were very popular for their chromatic synchronicity in in dance competitions worldwide.
They were-
that's how they went viral before
Right.
signing huge deals.
But going mainstream, it was definitely to do with like a choreography video for Sorry, right? Like
Yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
there were the dancers there, so that's kind of how they went full out mainstream and became who they are now. They were very successful before, hence why they landed the video with Justin Bieber. But it's such a smart idea to do it like this. It's awesome.
It was produced by James Reid as well. He was one
Class.
of the executive producers.
And I
so-
love that song by Yuna.
and Careless Music and The Finest were like obviously made everything possible. I mean, this is nuts. Yuna is insanity.
love
Love her vocal texture. Love what she provides. This was so low key but so amped up at the
Yeah,
same
so house.
time. It's like, it's fantastic. I'm obsessed. I really, really liked everything about it.
I actually felt like I was dressed
Fantastic.
accordingly to dance to that stuff.
Dancing like
Dun,
nobody's watching.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
It will pop over
let's
here
go.
so bad. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that was fantastic. So pumped, so pumped. Oh,
Anyways, so the next one, I think it's in the same, maybe might be the same show. It looks like it's the same TV.
It's the same TV show. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
swear,
it is.
I hope this goes out. So this is Aina
Aina Abdul.
Abdul, and the song is called Semalam.
Semalam.
Well, again, we know nothing about this performance, so if you have any like backstories or maybe any meaning and stuff like that, do drop it in the comment section below. It usually adds so much essence and knowing more
Absolutely.
about the performance. But
Apparently
excited.
this is just wicked, and we should watch it.
Yeah, a lot of people actually were very adamant that we should watch this. So
Yeah.
go on.
So, well, I have high expectations after watching the first performance
Oh,
from
bloody
this
hell,
TV
yeah.
show. So I'm pretty sure anyone that comes on that show is like, wow,
People have those
astronomical.
things, those penguins things. What do you call them?
What do you mean penguins?
What the hell do you call those things? In Spanish, like pingüinos, aren't they?
¿Qué?
You know those things? They're like inflatable. They're like those seals. You know how seals
you know.
clap? Like that?
You mean like light sticks, but they're like actual like inflatable.
Yeah, what the hell do you call those?
I don't know. They're inflatable.
They make so much noise. Whoever came up with the
inflatable
idea?
clappers.
Yeah. I think they might call them clappers.
Sticks that you clap with,
Yeah,
but
they're
they're
so big.
inflatable. They're fun.
But they're light and they fucking make ginormous noise.
Yeah.
I remember back in school when we had like school games.
Everybody would get a clapper.
Yeah, we would always have them.
That's so cool.
In Venezuela, we used to have that.
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
remember?
yes,
It's
I
so
do
crazy.
remember.
We get so loud in it. Go on.
Yeah, fun. Ooh, theatrics. Wow.
So one of those jackets that you wear to like go to like the North Pole.
I feel like that's a hat. Maybe that's like a hat,
hoodie?
you know? A hood? A hood? I don't know, it's like a hat.
Kid, you know, all these people could be the soundtrack for James Bond.
See, I told you it was a hat.
It's a hood, mate.
It's a hat, bro.
It's a hoodie.
Oh, she produced it. She composed this song.
Engkau pergi, tinggalku sendiri.
Is it a hat?
It is. Oh, I love how dramatic everything is. I love it.
The fashion is outstanding.
Berkali-kali ku coba
Ooh, those chord progressions. It's a hat, bro.
setiap langkahku terhenti karena jasa diri.
What? What? What is this show, dude?
So much pain. Beautiful.
Oh, I love the scenery and everything.
I'm hypnotized.
Terus engkau pergi, biar ku sendiri, hilang sepi tak berbunyi.
You should take off the in here.
I think so.
Berkali-kali ku coba untuk pergi jauh darimu.
Amazing.
Setiap langkahku terhenti karena jaksa diri.
Oh, it's a brilliant vocalist.
Kau pergi jua, tinggalku sendiri dengan seribu jalan
Bloody hell.
mana pergi janji.
Oh, turn it back, turn it back. Oh my god, hold on, let me put my
Okay.
glasses on.
It's taking my breath out of like my chest up here because that quality of singing is so. It requires so much complaining in the larynx, right? Is what I call that complaining. You're always wishing,
plead.
that pleading, right? So it actually in the larynx, they go up and they go forward, and they give this like sense of pain and longing and necessity. It's like it's
Yearn.
yearning, right? It's really there, and it's so hard to maintain without breaking into actual genuine tears, because that's the positioning one goes to when they're actually crying. When you cry, your larynx go up and they lean forward. That's why it hurts. That's why some people say they got a knot in their throat. It's because their larynx have shifted. They've moved forward and they create this really uncomfortable feeling right here in your throat, right? So to sing in that positioning and maintain that quality and not break into actual human genuine tears of pain and longing, it's absolutely astronomical. It's wonderful. She's got such a beautiful delivery, and obviously the theatrics. Oh, I'm a sucker for that wind machine and the haze and the thunder, the lightning. Oh, it's just fantastic. And her dress. I mean,
Yeah, it's
the
awesome, isn't it?
choice.
What the hell is this show, dude? Why is everyone...
Theatrics. I mean, I'm
the
stealing
levels to
some
this
of those
performance.
ideas.
The levels of some of these performances in this show is like, what the...
I mean, look at this shot. Look at this.
It's ridiculous. It's like...
And you wouldn't think black against that background would work, right?
does,
But
yeah, it does.
the texture of the material that she's wearing with that huge hat and oh, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, another example. I got a good example, fashion-wise, that sometimes.
More is more.
No, that
Go far, go.
but there are different characteristics to pieces which make them appealing, not just color coding or color coordination, but texture, feel, look, and
Light reflection.
yeah.
What reflects the light?
lighting, right?
Yeah.
Usually, it's something that not many people take into account. Because I mean, when you're living day to day, you don't really know where you're going and what the lighting is like where you're going.
Yeah.
But if the lighting is, it's
Favors your outfit, you will look like 10 times better.
yeah, like this is an example. The light purple like accessories or purple color, whatever there is very peculiar the way they utilize it. Also because I think when the light hits the black, you see how it kind of becomes glow like
Bluish. There has like a blue hue into it.
what the hell do you call it? It's like glazed. It's like glazed. You see the black becomes sort of like glazed. You see how it kind of shines at it,
Well,
which it plays alongside with the lightning. So it's very clever. Whoever made that shit, I don't know who the hell's involved in this show, dude, but they're elite.
but they're literally geniuses. Because if you saw this dress hanged up when they give it to you in costume, right, when you're getting ready, a lot of these times in TV that you don't get a choice in what you have to wear. So they give you stuff that you have already probably tried on. And I mean, this must be a monstrosity, like
ginormous, man.
yeah, hanging up on a reel, right? So then you look at it and you think, oh my god, I have to get into that, and then you look that great on stage. So sometimes you just gotta like trust the stylist's choices, and everybody that is around you, because then you end up looking like an absolute goddess on stage.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Awesome stuff. I'd love to know more
Fantastic.
about maybe who the stylist of this was and who was
I
involved
want to
in the
know
show.
about the whole production of the show. It's absolutely stunning.
Oh, I love her voice.
She composed this song as well.
Wow.
Key change. I called it. My god, the lighting. Oh,
I mean,
brilliant.
that's unbelievable.
Come on. What a show. Oh,
That is
no,
outstanding.
shut the front door. That
That's
was
outstanding.
absolutely fantastic.
That is outstanding, dude.
The voice, the growl, that grabbing, the texture, and then the whole theatrics having that live backing vocalist, that whole choir section. Obviously, I love that I know that you could feel it's a live band and you can feel those are actual people singing in the moment with her, because
Very good show.
amplifies the whole experience so much. And then it's just cool,
This
bro.
is awesome.
Imagine watching this
live. Oh, mate. Yeah, I would literally just. Yeah, I'll be willing to like give everything. After that, like I have fulfilled my existence.
That's it. There's nothing
Yeah,
else.
like I'm done. Like, thanks.
That's it. That's when you realize.
The journey was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's when you realize how living was good.
Yeah,
I'm done now.
That's brilliant. Dude. I hope she's doing amazing, and I hope I'd love to check out more of her work. Like that is brilliant. The thing is,
Fantastic vocalist though, so gifted.
I think we say a fair bit. Like it's so easy for things to go wrong in a live performance.
especially on TV like this.
Yeah, so
And so many variants variables that could literally go wrong at any moment.
so it's very interesting though, because that show. So it seems they're very used to obviously big performances, big vocalists, big orchestras,
everything.
big bands.
Yeah.
I mean metal sections, like the equalization for that alone,
Whole
and
choir.
even daring to do that often. Like I get the feeling this is an elite show. Like
I would think
they
so
know
too.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
But even then, like as the vocalist on such a exposing and vulnerable scenario, things do go wrong and things
You're only human.
very rarely go right. You know,
Yeah.
so it's truly an anomaly, and she
Wow,
is
what a
unbelievable. It's outstanding, truly
show, what a
outstanding. That's fantastic. I don't know. I don't have any more words of praise.
Me
That
neither.
is insane, dude. That's a
I think
joke.
I ran out of good things to say.
Yeah, that's a bloody joke, dude. You know how difficult that like.
It's just hard to put it into perspective, like because people. I think we're just used to seeing shows that go right all the time, right? So when something goes wrong, we crucify this artist and like this production teams, and we don't actually understand how much of like
How likely that could happen.
Yeah.
How
And,
likely that is.
and the fact that these things go right so often, it's mind-boggling to me. And obviously her delivery, the production in the show is just mind-blowing.
Props to everyone in there. Again, I'd love to know more about her and also more about the show and things like that. But that is truly amazing. Go on, let's see who we've got next. This is very exciting.
It is. It's so freaking cool. I think this is our last video today.
Does that say J-Park?
Yep,
What
it
the-
does. So,
we've got one more.
we got one more
Nice.
after this. Okay, so this is Joe Flizzow,
Flizzow. Maybe like Flizz.
Flizzo?
Like flow, like Flizzo.
like Joe Flizzow. That's a cool name, bro.
Apologies. Do correct us if we're pronouncing it wrong, which I get a feeling about.
And this is his song Ciao featuring MK and J Park.
Nice, from Korea.
Yes.
No, he didn't grow. Where he grew up? In New York,
J Park. Seattle?
Seattle, Chicago.
Chicago? I don't know, bro.
Just keep naming cities. Texas.
I always thought it was a Philly, but I don't think it's.
You know, Texas this weekend they're having
Park.
20,000 people for the latest UFC event.
What?
You know, this Saturday,
Yes.
Texas. In Texas, the UFC is holding 20,000 people in a stadium again.
Wow!
Yeah, how crazy is
20,000
that?
people
Yeah,
again!
yeah. Well,
Well, everybody has to be wearing masks and stuff.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I think it's voluntary. Voluntary. I think you can decide.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's good to be back on the road for a lot of these artists, and they're also having like concerts, like there.
Well, if you're having a UFC fight, I would like to think that you could probably also get.
Yeah, music. They usually do have
back
live music.
again.
And I mean, just look at the fight before Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. I think it was 70,000 people, 60,000 people around that. Yeah, in the stadium. It was ginormous. And Angela Aguilar.
Yes,
You know, the
she
young
was
girl,
there. Yeah,
she was
yeah.
performing. I think it was her. I'm not too sure. I watched sections of the fight. I was a bit
Loopy.
delirious. Yeah, we were, because it was so late in the morning. Like, it was 5 o'clock in the morning here.
And you waited the whole night.
Yeah. So we were a bit delirious.
Instead of waking up at 5 o'clock, no, Efra waited the whole night.
No, we maintained ourselves interesting. But but I was a bit delirious. So I couldn't really tell who it was.
Who's who?
But I think it was Angela. And Canelo actually came out. I was on the stage. And they had mariachis playing.
Good.
And he was like warming
That's
up
so
on the
cool.
stage. Yeah.
I was
awesome.
just gonna go full on Latina.
Latino.
I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. And he was like, Viva Mexico. He was
Que viva!
Yeah, it was
Que
awesome.
divertido. Well, yes, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is nice that
Go on,
the
so
world's
what were you
going to
looking at?
normal. I was looking at J Park's city of
Where he grew up?
birth, and
So-
it's actually Edmonton, Washington.
Washington. That's
Washington.
what it is. Washington.
Washington.
Go on then. So this
So-
is ciao, which means goodbye or
Ciao.
hello in
It
Italian.
means hello. It's like a greeting in Italian. It's like hello and goodbye. Could be both. What the actual? Like our
Italian.
thing.
Right. Como la cosa nuestra in Spanish.
Yeah. That's our stuff.
Oh, fuck. You know what we're forgetting to do? Check out lyrics and stuff.
Oh yes, you have indeed
Bloody hell.
forgotten to do. Let's do it now.
I'll check
Do it
out
now.
this one. Malaysia, ciao.
Yes.
Lyrics.
Yes.
English.
It is. So good. I love his really low range
Is
type
it
of like
also
stuff down
Salamat?
here. It's kind of really croaky as well. It's nice.
So
And
it
that
said,
bass.
Salamat petang kepada yang datang, which means good evening to come. Greetings, this park.
Salamat is also in
Tagalog, right?
Yeah.
Greetings, this park K. Johanan. Exercise textbook, my train. Good morning, teacher. Read that bridge science. Bridging cities, helping you assess. That's a name, so it's not really translated. So I freestyle the album. Eat breakfast and read the menu. Coming to America, Eddie and Arsenio. James Earl
It
Jones.
even rhymes in English. That's fun.
Now the chiropractor to all rappers, upright posture. Respect to the general. So it's literally translated, so it's a bit rough for his bars. We can't really tell. So he says, tas, that means bags. Bags, chow, chow, chow. Bags, sass, chow, chow, chow. Bags, sass, chow, chow. And then he says, whom there is a bag taxable. So where is a taxable bag? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jakarta, I often show up in performance. 1001 Nights in the Darkness. Omerta la Costa Nostra. Right, that's where he's at. Silver Chain, Me and Bota, and Golding Majidi. I wonder what these names are, because there's lots of references here. It turns out, I think he's gone platinum. He said his CD's gone platinum. When was the last time you heard someone say, my CD went platinum?
Well, no. But that's cool.
Yeah. It's such a hard thing
It's
to say.
like, I got so many streams, bro.
Yeah.
I got streams.
I wonder if that has changed now, like the certification process of that.
I think you get... I don't
Because
know
platinum,
if you get
wasn't platinum... What's platinum? 100,000?
I don't remember.
Platinum certification.
For a record,
Song.
for a song.
You need... I think it's 100,000.
Yeah, because...
Song requirements.
Song requirements. You still get them out though. Like
No.
people still buy.
I got it wrong, sorry. Gold is 500,000, 500,000. Platinum is 1 million.
Ah.
1 million. That's, I mean, multi-platinum is 2 million. And then diamond is 10 million.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what it is. Apologies, I got it completely wrong. Because I remember I remember it through YouTube. YouTube gold plaque is 1 million.
Yeah.
But in music is 500,000. That's how I remember it.
Okay.
Very confusing.
It doesn't help. Your logic doesn't really work.
Yeah.
But cool.
So he sold 1 million copies. I don't know what that means. Maybe CD copies, physical copies.
Ooh.
If that's bloody impressive.
That's amazing.
Because who else selling physical copies anyway?
A lot of people though. People even sell
1 million.
vinyls. People buy vinyls.
Yeah, dude, but 1 million.
For collection purposes.
Who the hell's selling 1 million vinyls?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Who the fuck has a vinyl player?
I don't know. You don't have to. You could get the digital download, but
It
have
comes with
the
vinyl.
physical. Yeah, have the physical representation of the vinyl, and it's signed and stuff. It's so cool. Why wouldn't you?
It's a
It's
good
a
idea.
cool experience.
I like the way they do it in Korea. Where the physical album is like has like a photo thing. It has
It
cards.
has 2 photo books, photo cards, the
and
book of the
disc,
lyrics.
obviously.
Yeah.
And it's like a little book thing. It's
It's
awesome.
a booklet. It's so sick.
They really put their heart. They put their hearts into it. They obviously charge good money for it as well. But it's actually not ridiculously priced
It's
either.
not crazy
It's
priced.
like £29 or whatever. It's like
and
£20.
it's a great experience.
Yeah, it's good. I like the way they do it. I wish other artists from the Western world would do it like that as well.
Me too.
It would
I
make
wish
the
they
experience
did.
so much better. Because I would buy them for some of my favorite artists.
Absolutely, and it makes your money's worth.
Yeah, like imagine if Lady Gaga dropped something like that for you, like down. Bryson
Totally
Tiller
buy
dropped
it.
something like that, down. Chris
Yes.
Brown, yeah, down.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Let's finish this out. Oh, this is sick.
And any of those for rap videos, which they never get cold. Never, no, literally, dude, never. Only usually female models.
Maybe
get
that
called
was
up.
a producer. Maybe that wasn't even a model. It could be because you know how in
He's a
rap
good looking fella, though,
videos-
wasn't he? He was,
He was
and,
really
he had
looking.
and he had a look as well. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know, but you know how in rap videos you always put like your dogs. Or
The
video.
producer, the beat producer, the
Yeah,
beat maker.
the beat makers and like the
Maybe-
people you roll around with.
Maybe his name was 33.3. Maybe that's him.
Production by 33.3.
Dude, I love what Jay brought to the table there. Oh
I love
my
that he just
God.
flipped into Korean as well. It's like, just leave my mark here, bro.
Well, he's got to, right?
Hot.
I think I'd imagine like for them.
When you listen to a Joe Feliciao song.
Yeah, I think it's like, I'd imagine if it's the same for him. Like, I find, for me, rapping in Spanish is easier writing than writing in English to rap.
Okay.
I would love to know if it's the same for like a lot of rappers that speak two
But
languages.
he grew up in America, J Park. So
right.
he
it
grew
might-
up
it
in
might be
America,
different
so
for
he
him,
might
right?
actually feel more comfortable in
writing
English.
in English.
Yeah.
Because I was smooth as hell, dude.
That was good as hell. I love everything. Everybody brought such a nice, distinct sound to the thing. I mean, Joe is so low key though. He's like reminds me a bit of like Don Omar
Yeah, good
back
vibes.
home and like in like South America. You
I'm
got
showing
Don
this to all my
Omar
mates.
who has like a really like a, I don't know, sick. What else can I say?
Less
That was
vocal
fun.
than Don Omar though, because Don Omar was a bit more vocally inclined rather than rap.
Yeah, but
But
it's like a
I
same
get- I get
vocal
the-
tonality.
I
You
get
know
the
what I'm
vibe.
saying?
I get the vibe. Anyways, that's
I get the
class.
vibe.
What else do we have next?
Okay, to finish it all off, we got a live performance from Siti Nurhaliza.
Are the H's silent in Malay, or are they pronounced as in
Like
English?
a
Ha.
ha, like
As
a
in a
breathy, or is it like in Spanish that is silent?
Silent. Completely silent.
Because
Because what is it in
Because
Philippines?
if it was, is there the ha,
Ha,
it's
right.
like it's breathy. Because if it was in Spanish, it would be Nurhaliza,
Yeah.
Siti Nurhaliza instead of like Nurhaliza.
Right. Well, let us know. I think by the end of Feature Friday, I think we might learn a tiny bit of every language.
Oh, come on, that's pushing it hard. But yeah, I would love to have that as a goal.
Like have be basic in every language.
Like hello and goodbye to everyone.
Or like,
hello,
yeah.
I love you and thank you.
Like I need the bathroom. Where's the bus stop? How do I leave? You know, I'm lost.
Help.
Yeah, help. Help, please. Help, I don't speak this language. I'd love to know that.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, so this is Siti Nurhaliza, and this is live on the MTVAA.
Asia. I think it's MTV Asia
Awards.
2005?
2005,
Wow,
yeah.
nice.
Really requested, so...
Back with MTV, it was all about music. Like, do you remember like the music rankings?
No, I'm sorry. MTV in 2005 was pinnacle TV
Reality
trash.
show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It,
No, but they primarily... No, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't. It was all about...
Next. It was Next. It was Teen Mom.
Yes.
It was
Teen Mom kinda like-
Skins? Was it Skins playing?
No, Skins wasn't like
Later
2009.
on, right?
Yeah,
later on.
But yeah, definitely.
Happy Three Wheels.
Happy Three Friends.
Happy Three Friends. That's what it is.
Wow, bro.
Happy Three Wheels is a video game
Oh.
that is just as gory.
I guess taking the reference, you know. Anyways, but yeah, this is live on the MTV
But they
Asian Music Awards.
They'll still bang on the rankings thing though.
Yeah,
they were still
definitely.
putting like the top 40s every time.
I think they still do. I
Because
just
now
don't
music
watch
channels
anymore.
are not. Well, I don't watch TV anymore. So
I don't
can't-
watch TV anymore, so I don't actually know.
Go on then, so
I
apologies.
stream everything.
Go on.
All right, get ready for musical royalty.
Oh, that's-
She's been honored by kings.
Is that Alicia
and
Keys?
is
That's Alicia
known as
Keys.
the voice of Asia. Born in Malaysia, she put Indonesia under her spell in her recent sold-out tour.
Oh,
Get
wow.
ready to enter what is known as the Sitti Zone. Here to perform,
damn.
Siti Nurhaliza.
Hold on a second.
Nurhaliza.
Pause. What the fuck? To
That
get an
is what
introduction
a
like that
hell of an intro.
by Alicia Keys, dude.
I know. For Alicia Keys,
I'm gonna take the glasses off.
This is real business now.
Holy shit,
real
go on.
business. Shit, man. Oh shit.
And she pronounced it with an H.
Nurhaliza. She put Indonesia under her spell.
Wow.
You're about to enter the city zone. I love that.
Bloody hell.
What?
It's still. Oh wow, she's very pretty.
I love the frosty eyeshadow. So 2000s.
So angelic.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm nervous.
Take your time, girl.
She's fantastic.
She's so stable. Yeah, I mean, she's a star and a half. But since she like,
Woo! So charming.
yeah, dude, she has so much in the time, dude.
Ooh, it's just so beautifully controlled.
Yeah, she has this legend feel, doesn't she? Like,
Oh, it's fantastic.
do they have the sticks thing?
Yeah.
The tic tacs?
Oh, how fun!
But imagine she's one of these like,
Legends in
very,
Asia.
yeah, prevalent legends in Malaysia.
Oh my god, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Reminds me a little bit of Lara Fabian.
A bit, yeah.
Just
nice.
vocal texture, you know?
Ah, there you go. Petals flowing at her. Yeah, she has a lot of the time, dude. I wonder if this was her biggest hit, and that's why she's kind of singing it in there.
Maybe the biggest hit in that year.
Right.
Or her recent song in that year. And her hair is absolutely stunning.
She is awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. Also reminds me a little bit of like Laura Pausini.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
Ooh, such a legend. And I don't even know her.
She just exudes that energy.
Wow. Wow, man.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
I would love to know more about her because she does seem to exude this energy. I mean, and also knowing from that bloody intro
That
of Alicia
introduction.
Keys.
So Alicia Keys just went all out. She was like, yes.
So she had just come back from touring in Indonesia.
Who? Alicia?
No, Sitti.
Ah, Sitti.
Because she had just blown
Taking
away
it.
everyone.
Taking everybody else. Man.
Yeah, so that's awesome. I also know because she's saying she's very successful in Asia, like in all of Asia with it. You know, people like if you play a song by Sitti like a karaoke,
People will
it'll
know.
be like, you know, because she does feel like she will be one of those individuals.
Yes, yes, yes.
But that is awesome.
But I just wondering, she won over the whole of Asia singing in Malay? That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
That's so amazing. That's so cool. I love
Maybe she has
that.
hits that are in English, maybe.
I don't see why she wouldn't be able to win the whole of Asia singing in Malay.
Do a lot of people speaking English in Malaysia? Because we know in Indonesia, a lot of them do. We know in the Philippines, a lot of them do. Where else in Asia maybe they speak a lot of English? Well, those are the only two countries right now in Asia that we've kind of... In South Korea, not really. Not many people
not
speak
really,
English. Where else? Yeah, so those are the only... I think those are the only 4 countries in Asia that we've kind of dived into, right?
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
I want to try
Oh, China. We also dived into a little
China,
bit of China.
course, yeah.
But they
But China
don't
is
speak...
not a very popular language.
No.
English.
It's Cantonese or...
Well, it's
or
bloody hell, they have so many dialects
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah.
They have so many different variations
Mandarin
of Chinese.
and, yeah, there's so much happening already.
Same as kind of similar to Indonesia, where they have a lot of different dialects.
They're actual languages, like...
Yeah, actual languages. Same
Yeah.
in Philippines, actually. You know, Tagalog is...
The official language.
But there's so many, like Cebullano. There's actually Chavacano, which is kind of similar to like Spanish. So it's very peculiar. Hello. It's very peculiar how how regions change even the language, like the actual language.
It's really
cool.
crazy. But this was absolutely stunning. I loved everything that we watched today from beginning to end. I absolutely mind blown by the vocal display, the theatrics on stage, the versatility, that comes from the commercial side of music as well is so cool. I mean, the collaborations, they work together all across Asia. It's so cool. I really like it. I think there's so much to go on for further podcast here. So let us know what other artists we should check out next.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
what other genres we should explore from Malaysia, because if you got vocalists that can do power ballads like
Seems
this,
to be deep. Yeah.
and they're so very knowledgeable in like the expression of singing itself. I would love to see their take on, I don't know, R&B and popular music, jazz. I would love to dive in a little bit deeper, maybe into rap. Let's see what else we got in store, because that was such a tease, right, into what Malay offers in the rap industry. It's super dope. I had so much fun.
A lot of people ask like what is actually mine and Baleska's like Bale's favorite genre, and mine is rap and R&B. So if you do have any rap and R&B artists that we should check out, we will absolutely do like a podcast on that. For Bale, it's a bit peculiar because you seem to like more experimental alternative music.
Yeah.
Singer-songwriter also you seem to listen to often.
But I like everything, really. I actually listen to everything, a cocktail of everything, but mostly...
Well, now our playlist is an absolute mess.
Well, if you look at it, I look at it in genres. Like, I put on a genre.
That's what I mean, it's a mess. I don't have any... My playlist, dude, it's like it literally goes from a bit of bamboo, yeah, to then it goes to like Jackson Wang, then it goes Ghost Generation, okay. Easpa, then it goes like a Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez,
and then right? H from London.
Yeah, and then it pops out by like
Bad Bunny,
Roaster 5'9", Maluma. Yeah. Then it goes Takey,
and then Yankee.
Yeah, it goes like Ipupa. It goes Daju, and it's like, dude.
It's like, what
and then
happened?
Dean Instagram, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, my friends make fun of my playlist because it's like it's one of those boxes. It's like a box of chocolate. You never know which flavor you're gonna
know. It's like
get.
one of those like celebration boxes, like a chocolate. Like, what are they called? Bombones. What are they called in English?
Chocolate box.
Oh, okay. It's like getting a box. Yeah, I guess a box of chocolates, picking a different flavor every time.
Yeah, like it is.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Actually, you never know what's gonna suit the vibe of the moment with my playlist.
That's true.
Like, it could be mellow and then fucking Afrobeat must start coming playing.
And then suddenly plays jazz from
back in the day.
Yeah.
It might play jazz. Must start playing Jacob Collier. Must start playing actually.
No, and it suddenly changes into like Chick Corea, and you're like, holy guacamole, bro.
You might get like a drumming display all of a sudden. Aaron Spears starts playing. Gerald Hayward. So.
And everybody's like, dude, we're literally trying to drink and dance here.
What's wrong with you, man? It's like, sorry. Wrong one.
We're driving here. Come on, bro.
Yeah. So let us know maybe what your playlist looks like. What does yours looks like?
Mine, like I said, I go. Yeah, mine.
When it comes to music.
Yeah, my life is pretty. I'm pretty disorganized in my lifestyle, like in my living. I'm like disorganized with everything. But when it comes to music, everything's categorized and alphabetized, and everything has a color coded. It's like, why do I feel like listening? Oh, here's the whole plethora of things of choices.
But
Yeah.
it's the best. Like, say you want to like a request. Like, say you have like, oh, I feel like listening to this type of genre. But I'm like, oh, I've got this. And they might not be really well known yet, so it's like you feel like you found a gem.
I feel like I got a lot of like people that only I listen to.
What's the name of that guy you showed me? I love him. Is it Blanco White?
Oh yeah, Blanco White.
He was awesome. That guy is awesome.
He's a British, half British, half Spanish, from Spain. He makes a lot of like cool singer-songwriter stuff, but he's pretty alternative too. So he makes a lot of like, but he's very experimental with his percussion, because he likes to include a lot of like Spanish and Latin American percussion, like folkloric percussion, into his singer-songwriter music. So he makes it more alternative. So it's a listening experience. It's really fun.
He's awesome. Also, like, who else have you shown me that out? Yusuf Davis. He's also from London.
Yusuf Days.
Days, that's
Yeah,
it.
Yusuf Days. He's an amazing drummer.
He's a great drummer.
He plays often with Tom Mitch. Yeah.
Which I think people at this point definitely recognize.
Yeah,
He's
definitely know
famous now.
But then if you like Tom Mitch, you would also like Ruben James.
Right.
And then you would also like, Lizzie McAlpine. And then you go into like Bruno Major. And the list keeps going.
Very good. Like, but Bali likes to go that deep. And that's just London, dude. That's just like...
That's London. Like,
no, Lizzie's not from London. She went to music school around here, I think.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
But yeah, that's just London. Like,
But can I just say something though? Like, I have a playlist for only London on like underground music.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people know. But
it's
if
not
you're
rap.
into, but if
Not
you're
drill.
into that type of music, you would know who they are. But if you don't, then this is like, wow, it's like jazzy and experimental, and
it's fun.
it's fun.
It's fun. It's very good.
It's very good.
But anyways, let us know maybe what your playlist looks like and what other artists from Malaysia or other parts of the world we should check out next, because that's what Feature Friday is all about. Actually, this weekend on Sunday at 12 p.m. UK time, we're being joined by JR and Kyla, which in case you don't know, they're kind of like Philippines R&B royalty. And I would actually consider them just royalty of R&B overall.
Mm-hmm.
They did very well at the beginning of their careers, when no one literally does that well at the beginning of their career.
Yeah, they were groundbreaking.
And then they
maintained
platinum.
that.
They went platinum at the beginning of their careers. It's like, who the hell does that with their debut album? And then
the two of them, by the way.
both of them. And then they built this long, successful career full of highs.
And exciting times.
Yeah, in the whole of Asia.
And they've maintained it till today. So if you're looking forward to listening to their journey and their experiences in the industry and their approaches to music, you should totally tune in this Sunday, 12 p.m. UK time.
Absolutely.
To Feature Friday Plus.
Which is also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. On that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you later.
Bye-bye.